Hi and welcome to another tutorial in OpenLMS. So this time I'm going to be doing an attendance. I will create an attendance for my students so that whenever they log in to the platform, to LMS, they can indicate their attendance by clicking on submission. Okay? So I will create an attendance for my class and I will put it under prelim section. So since wala pang nakalagay dito na attendance, so we will create an attendance for the entire week perhaps from September 13 to September 17. Okay, everything starts from create learning activities. So if you want to create a poll, a quiz, an assignment, you want to embed a video from YouTube, you can select URL from create learning activities. So let's start. Okay, as you can see, there are 5 items here. These are what I most commonly use. So I start them so that whenever I enter create learning activity, I will see them immediately. But these are under, for example, assignment, attendance, external tool, and quiz. They are under activities. And resources is where I start a URL. Again, today this time I'm going to be teaching you how to create an attendance in OpenLMS. So let's click on attendance. First, it's going to ask for a name for your attendance. So say I will just name it attendance kasi what I plan to do is this will be the link for the attendance all throughout the course duration. And we will put a description on this part para naman whenever the student logs in and they see the attendance link, they will know what to do. So please click on submit, or we can say please indicate your attendance by clicking submit attendance. Okay, again we need the description so the student will be guided on what to do. Okay, we will display the description on course page. So right on the course page, on the home page of your course, they will see the description immediately. Okay, now let's go to this part. I'm not going to be changing the visibility to hide from students. I will do that if I am creating an assignment or a quiz. You need to set hide from students if you're not done creating the assignment or the quiz yet. Bakit? Kasi if the student is in the LMS, or if they are logged in sa LMS, they will immediately see the assignment or the quiz when you click here, when you click save and display. So they will see the link on the course page right away. So while you're still on edit mode, do not change this to hide from students first, and then just make it available by turning it back to show on course page when you are done. But with the attendance, I don't need to hide it from students because they cannot click submit attendance, or they cannot mark themselves present naman din if it's not yet time. Now in terms of the grade, this will be automatically 100 points whenever they click submit attendance, and they have click that button or that link within the attendance period. So I'm not going to be changing common module settings, restrict access. I will just leave this part. And now let's click and add sessions. Nakagawa na ba tayo ng attendance? Hindi pa po. Wala pa. Hindi pa tayo nakagawa ng sessions kasi. So, we need to add sessions. Okay, next step is to add sessions. First, let's save and display. Why did I click on that? Because if I click the other one, which was... Okay, let me just go back and show you. Ay, nawala yung ating description. Okay, please indicate your attendance by clicking submit attendance. Yan. Display description on course page. If we will click save and return to course, what will happen is that we will not be able to add a session. Instead, we just created a link that is empty and we will return to the home page. So we need to create a session first. That's why we will click on save and display. Ayan. So the first tab is sessions. Then we have add session, report, export, status set, temporary users. Okay, the session is just, this is just to display the previous sessions or the existing sessions, upcoming sessions that you have created. So, yung pong nakalagay na September 5 to 11, that's just the date range of what will be displayed here, dito na part. We can also view by days or months. And this, by default, it's weeks. So now, we will get to the second part, adding sessions. Okay, I'm going to be doing, this class is held, we hold this class every Tuesdays and Wednesdays. That's 2 hours and 3 hours. But I'm not going to follow that yet because this is only for demonstration purposes. So say I will set this to an hour a day. Okay, the start time will be, for the attendance will be 10 o'clock because that's the time or the start time of the class as well. So from what time can the student mark himself or herself as present? So from 10 o'clock to say 10:15. So if they log in from 10 o'clock to 10:15, that's considered on time pa siya, hindi pa siya late. Okay? Now, since I will be setting this to from Monday to Friday from September 13 to 17, so we will set this as multiple sessions. And then repeat the session above that one, this one, repeat the sessions above as follows, from Monday to Friday. And then let's just leave that part, okay, and repeat until September 17. Okay. And then do not forget to click this one, allow students to record on attendance. That means to say you can mark the student present or late or absent yourself, but they can also do it for themselves. So that's less harder or less difficult for the teacher kasi you are leaving the checking of attendance to the student, which is hindi ka na medyo gagaan na yung workload mo instead of manually checking the attendance of the student. So you can allow them to check their own attendance. Okay, and this part, let's click on yes. Automatic kasi they will not need to select present, late, absent. They won't need to do that. So ang mangyayari lang is madi-display din sa page na submit attendance. And then okay, do not forget to click this part too. And you're done. Click add. Okay, so we have created sessions from uh, Monday to Friday. Okay, so that's it. And they can check their attendance themselves. Now, how does it look like kapag ang estudyante naman ang nag-log in? Okay, since this is not happening yet, that's Friday, 10 a.m., so they won't see the submit attendance yet. So, paano ba nila makikita to pag unavailable pa? So, let's log in as a student. I'm gonna be selecting a student and then I will log in as that student. Say, I will choose this student. Okay. And sa baba, my login as. Alright. So now I'm logged in as the student na named Nasser Abe. Okay. So the attendance is on this section of the course. There it is. Attendance. I think it's on this part. This one. Ayan. So supposedly, yung status na nakalagay dyan is submit attendance. At dahil it's not yet time, it's not yet 10 a.m. Of September 10, so hindi pa sila makakamark ng present sa kanilang sarili. Okay? So, I will try to create a temporary attendance just to see how it looks like kapag mag-mark na si student ng present. So, let's create another attendance na temporary lang just to see how it looks like kapag need na ni student mag-mark as present or need na ni student to submit the attendance. Okay. So, I'm gonna be creating a session, a temporary session, just to display, just to demonstrate the attendance for the student. Okay. The time is September 10. Right now, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. So, I'm just going to use that time so we can demonstrate and we can try submitting the attendance. It's 1 o'clock. So, they can check their attendance from 1 o'clock, 1:32. Right now, it's 1:32. So, I can check. I can set 1:30 to perhaps 1. Okay, 150. Ayan. So that's the duration. From 1:30 to 1:50, they can check their attendance. This will not be a multiple session. It's just a single session. So I will not specify whether I need to repeat this every day or from Monday to Friday. I will just click on allow students to record attendance and automatic marking. Again, automatic marking is for the students to just click on submit attendance without selecting present, late, or absent. Okay, so for now, I'm not going to click this part kasi it's just a temporary attendance. Just to demonstrate the attendance sa student's part or sa student's end. And I will click on add. So the attendance is already there. It's Friday 1:30 a.m. to 1:50 a.m. So I'm going to log in as a student to see if it's available na, and so I can mark myself na present sa klase. Okay, I will choose a student from the participants page, and that can be found sa course dashboard. So it's under participants. So I will choose a participant here and log in as that student. Si Nasser pa rin. And log in as the student. Okay. Alright, let's just click continue. And now let's mark the student present. But first, we will need to select a student. So this time, we're going to be selecting a student to log in as a student. So I will find that any student here sa course dashboard under participants. Okay. So I will choose Nasser again. And next would be, I will see whether the attendance is available. So it's 1:39 in the morning, therefore he is already late kasi we indicated there that the attendance will start from 1:30 to 1:50. Okay, let's log in as Nasser. And the attendance, I put the attendance under the section prelim. So let's go to prelim. And under this, we can find the attendance here. Okay. And of course, the attendance is now available. So the student can now mark himself as present or present in class. So all he needs to do is to click on submit attendance. And then that's it. He just marked himself present. Okay? Present. Self-recording. So next will be how can the teacher download the attendance report of a particular course. So I'm going to log out of this account, the student account, and show you how to download the attendance report. So now we will be downloading the attendance report. So where can we find that? It's under export tab. Okay, so take note, we only have one attendance of one specific student, and it's for 1 o'clock in the morning. Those that we have created earlier, wala pa silang attendance doon because it's not happening. It's not happening yet. So again, we will download the attendance report just by simply going to export tab. Okay. Now in the export tab, we can see all participants. Now if you don't want to download the attendance of all the students, you can just select export specific users and click on yes. In that case, you will select who among the students you want to be included in the attendance report. But in my case, I'm going to select all of them. Identify student by student ID, therefore malalagay yung kanilang student ID, or by email address. I will just click that, unclick that one. Select all sessions, include not taken sessions. That means to say, even those na mga days na absent sila, it will still be included. Okay, now I did click on month, right? But I will start from perhaps if merong, no, it's September. If merong session since September 1 until say September 17, which is not happening yet. Okay, again. Now, in what format are you going to download the report? You can choose from Excel format, OpenOffice format. So OpenOffice is another office application. It's not Microsoft. Okay, and then you can also download in text format. So I will select Excel format, and let's see. So it has been downloaded. Now let's open. Okay, and let's see how it looks like, how the report looks like. Okay, so as we can see, may isang present si Nasser. That's because nag-log in siya noong September 10, 1 o'clock in the morning, and he was able to log in beyond within the attendance time. That's 1:30 to 1:50. So he is marked as present. Ito pong pin na to, it's present. And then if the student logged in or submits the attendance beyond the attendance time, therefore they will be marked as late. Ngayon naman, pag nagpa-excuse si student by informing the teacher will mark them as excused. That's for letter E right here. And if the student was not able to mark himself as present during the class, so he will then be marked as absent. He will incur an absent here. So if the student is present from September 10 until September 17, the value for present, pag hindi siya na late during those times, the value for present will increment here. How many times he was present, and how many sessions he has taken. Okay, and of course that's equivalent. One presence is equivalent to 100 points. Okay, but eventually ang gagawin naman ng LMS kapag present siya all throughout those times, so average yan dito sa mag-average yan dito sa percentage. So ganun po. Okay, next is, what if you don't want to download? You just want to see the report. So let's go back there. Just to see the report, you just simply go to, without downloading, you just simply go to the report tab. Okay? So ito po yun. Report. And then we will see who of those students are present during that specific day. Okay, yan. So, 10 in the morning, September 13, wala pa. Question mark pa lahat kasi nga, hindi pa sila present. Hindi pa din nila na-mark ang sarili nila as present. So, on the lower part, we can see the legend here. Present, late, how many times they were present, how many times they were absent, and all that. So that's it. That's how you create an attendance for your class. And I hope this helps, especially the teachers, para may lessen yung load nila in manually checking the attendance of the student. They can just do it here sa attendance section from, of course, create learning activity. Until next video, thank you for watching.